Join me as I continue to dive deep into the shocking history of Godzilla and try to uncover the wildest facts you never knew about this iconic monster. Godzilla, the king of monsters, has become a cultural phenomenon that has survived generations, originating in Japan and evolving over the years into a symbol of destruction and chaos. From his humble beginnings as a 1950s B-movie monster to its current status as a global icon, Godzilla has remained an enduring figure in popular culture. In the aftermath of World War II, Japan was recovering from the devastating effects of the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It was during this time of great uncertainty and fear that the creators of Godzilla, director Ishiro Honda and special effects artist E.G.T. Tsuburaya, wanted to capture the anxieties of the atomic age in a monster born from the depths of the ocean. The original 1954 film was more than just a monster movie. It was a reflection of Japan's collective trauma and commentary on the dangers of nuclear creation. The creators of Godzilla faced many challenges in bringing this monster to life, from limited budget to the constraints of special effects technology at the time. However, it was precisely these limitations that forced them to think outside the box and push the boundaries of what was possible on screen. The result was a film that was both a thrilling spectacle and a provoking commentary on the human condition. The bombings of World War II was a devastating event for Japan, one of the worst moments for the country. There's a strange story of several disturbing events that happened during the filming of the first Gojira film. Some believe that it's just a fictional story, others believe that some of the events were true. During the filming of the first Godzilla film, there was a mysterious worker. He would put on the suit. He insisted to keep it on at all times, even during lunch or even when he was outside the production studio. He even insisted of being called Goji, a nickname for Godzilla. The original Gojira suit was actually made of a ready-mixed concrete, and it was extremely heavy, bulky, and hot to touch. It was around 140 degrees Fahrenheit inside, so realistically, it would not be recommended to stay in that suit for that long. Sometimes even 10 minutes was too hot for the actors. The man's early life remains a big mystery. There's evidence that he once had a family, a wife and children who tragically died in the American nuclear bombings. He barely survived due to a business trip. Him losing his family ignited an intense hatred toward Americans, leaving him in a potential path toward madness. The following year, the man in the suit returned to work on a second Godzilla film titled Godzilla Raids Again. Toho concealed any details on the incident involving the man in the Godzilla suit to avoid any controversy, keeping him on schedule for the intensive training. The actor portraying Anguirus, Godzilla's adversary in the film, found the man in the Godzilla suit unsettling upon learning of the undisclosed incident. During the filming of the climactic battle scene, the man in the Godzilla suit bit Anguirus' actor's neck, drawing blood and rendering him unconscious. Revenge on America. Despite the on-set horrors, the man in the Godzilla suit was once again enlisted for the filming of King Kong vs. Godzilla. The film was supposed to be more family-friendly, but he was not happy about working with Americans, especially with an American kaiju, a bitter reminder of their country's crime against Japan, which took his family. The man in the Godzilla suit would constantly unleash long, angry speeches of criticism and accusations toward the Americans, often needing to be reinstated like a caged lion in a suit. King Kong was being played by a Japanese actor. He would constantly call him a traitor. During the climactic scene of their battle, the man in the Godzilla suit pushes King Kong off a cliff into water and almost drowning him before emerging back into land. The situation was just getting out of control. The man in the Godzilla suit would say, "You don't understand. You killed my family. You Americans cheered when we lost. We lost our home. We lost our family. Hiroshima was our home. I left for a business trip. You took everything from me. So I decided to return peace by getting rid of the people who did this to me. The man in the suit went crazy. This kept going until one day the man in the Godzilla suit started acting stranger than normal. During filming, he suddenly stopped moving and only move and breathe in short increments. 2 minutes later, the filmmakers tried to get the suit off from the actor, only to discover that the man had melted inside the suit. His flesh merged with it, literally becoming one with the suit. He claims to himself that he is now a god and embraces being one with the beast. Other disturbing parts of the story claims that he also acquired supernatural powers and started causing mayhem on set. Conditions during filming with the man in the Godzilla suit kept getting harder. He constantly created a very uncomfortable environment for the production crew. The man in the Godzilla suit kept getting stranger and acting more weird at every production until one day, a fight between the cameraman and Goji led to the death of the man in the Godzilla suit. Regardless if any of these events were true, it's very interesting in my opinion because it reflects the tension and anxieties in the country at the time post-World War II. As the years went by, Godzilla continued to evolve, reflecting the changing fears and anxieties of the time. In the 1960s and 1970s, the monster became a symbol of environmental degradation and the dangers of unchecked industrialization. Later on in the 1980s and 1990s, Godzilla faced off against other monsters, but this time reflecting the growing awareness of global threats such as terrorism and pandemics. In the 2000s and 2010s, Godzilla underwent a significant transformation from a purely destructive force to a more complex character that represented both destruction and salvation. This shift was reflected in the film Shin Godzilla, which portrayed the monster as a symbol of Japan's resilience in the face of natural disasters and environmental catastrophes. Godzilla had become more than just a monster, it was a reflection of humanity's hopes and fears. In the aftermath of the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami, Godzilla became a beacon of strength and resilience for the Japanese people. The monster's ability to withstand and adapt to hard environment conditions resonated deeply with a nation struggling to rebuild and recover. Godzilla's transformation from a symbol of destruction to one of hope and resilience reflects the changing global anxieties and fears of the 21st century. As we face the challenges of climate change, pandemics, and social inequality, Godzilla stands as a testament to humanity's capacity to adapt and overcome even the biggest challenges. The monster's enduring legacy is a reminder that even in the darkest times, there's always hope for a better tomorrow. In conclusion, Godzilla's shocking history is a testament to his enduring legacy in popular culture. From his origin in post-war Japan to his current status as a global icon, Godzilla has remained a reflection of human fears and hopes. Don't forget to share your favorite Godzilla moments in the comments below and check out my other videos for more deep dive into the pop culture history.